Hi everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mary.
And we're Book Buds! And today we bring you our banned books. Now we've been working on this for a little bit of time. I have a friend who works in a nearby library, and they had this whole project where they enlisted some local artists to give us their interpretation of some banned books. And they made some cards, guys. Isn't this cool?
So fun. There's like a whole big deck of them.
So we went through the deck and we picked out a few that we had read, and now we're going to talk about those.
Yeah, and you've got to see the artwork. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to start with 50 Shades of Grey. I mean,
Whoa!
So many people read 50 Shades of Grey. This was like a big, like very popular book at the time, and they made a movie and everything. So I don't know why people have to get all upset, but here we have the artwork. There's the red room in 50 Shades of Grey. There's all sorts of... like she's the submissive for him. She signs a contract and they have all sorts of very described in detail sexual relations throughout the book. But there's a story also. I do like a story when I'm reading things like this. And it's a series. But so people got all bent out of shape and they didn't like the sexual content, the violence. They said it was poorly written.
So that's why it should be banned.
This is like
I love it.
Listed as a reason for banning, poorly written. And there were concerns that teenagers would want to try it.
Don't they already want to try it? Teens everywhere are having sex. What are you talking about?
So I really don't think that we should be banning books. And as a mom of a teenager, I would just say, like, let's have a conversation with your teen about what they're reading and keep the dialogue open if they have questions or concerns or anything like that, or if you as a parent have concerns. But banning, I don't think really works out so well.
I mean, I don't understand the whole thing of banning books.
I know.
Like we have with our music and we have with our movies, we should have like a rating system, you know, it's R, it's PG, or it's, you know, explicit content for music. So this is an adult book.
Yeah.
For adults.
Yes.
So why should this be banned?
I agree.
It makes no sense.
I agree.
It's up to the parents to monitor what their kids are reading and to educate them. To Kill a Mockingbird, one of my favorite books by Harper Lee, 1960.
You read that in high school?
Yeah, I read this in 8th grade, and it's like one of my most favorite memories of like English class in 8th grade was seeing her writing all these notes on the blackboard. And, you know, me furiously copying them down because I was just so into it.
That's horrible.
Everybody else was probably just like, he's a nerd. But I loved it. And so this is about a court case in the Deep South. It's a black man was wrongly accused of killing a white woman, and all the stuff that comes along with that. We have the story told through our younger character, Scout, and her father is the lawyer. So she's just kind of seeing and learning about all of this and learning about all of how wonderful us humans are. So this was banned for crude language.
Okay.
And racial slurs.
Okay.
So here's my thing. So we're reading a book set in the Deep South, American South, in the 1960s. Okay?
I think it was like the language of the times.
It's the language of the times.
Yeah.
You need to know who you're dealing with. So when I read that in a book, I'm like, okay, so that's what this guy's all about. Like, now I understand who I'm reading about.
And it's not like we're going to then use that language today.
No.
Right. I don't know why we would ban this.
I don't know. In crude language, like Sirius Radio, and when you're on iTunes and you're sampling the song, those are not restricted. Sirius Radio does not play any clean versions whatsoever. I'm shocked to hear the real version from songs from when I was in high school, because, you know, the radio just played obviously the clean version, and now Sirius, you have I am like shocked. I'm like, whoa, this is what the real words are? So like kids are listening to that.
Yeah.
So like I just don't what are you talking about?
Yeah. I think people that ban books, though, they have very extreme views.
Very.
So that's what they're talking about.
I hate them.
Shh.
Don't censor me. Okay.
All right. Captain Underpants. Look at how cute. He's just got that face in the underpants flying there. That's adorable. Okay. Captain Underpants has been like revolutionary in my house. It's by Dave Pilkey. It's hysterical. It's got really stupid humor. And it's also got here, it was banned for crude language, imagery, partial nudity.
Partial
This is
nudity.
hysterical to me. Violence and unsuitable for the age group. Now, there may be people that don't like potty humor, that don't like being super jokey and ridiculous with their kids. But I feel sad for kids that can't experience that kind of silliness, because this is such a fun, wacky read. There's so many books in the series, and my child devoured them, read them multiple times, and like I really feel like it helped him to become the reader that he is today, because he had something that would engage him. My kid has quite the sense of humor, and really when he was growing up, he didn't want to read anything if it wasn't funny, you know? So the Captain Underpants, the Dog Man, like they kept his brain just like tickled with the humor, and kept him turning the pages. So I know that there's like little naked tushies drawn in here at different times and whatnot, but like it's a drawing of a little character, and it's their little tushy. Like, you know that tushy's running around naked at home sometimes too. Like, I don't see why that's a big deal. Captain Underpants is like absurd. Like, there's Professor Poopy Pants and the preposterous something. I don't know. There's all these P words.
I love it.
You know, and the humor is like crazy off the hook, but for a young kid, it's fantastic. And they're just going to keep turning those pages. So I don't think it's only just about humor and whatnot in this book. Like, the series, when it ends, is very emotional as well. So like you can get so much from Captain Underpants. I think it's a shame. I feel like all kids that want some humor in their reading should be able to have this book in their hands and not have it banned.
So I'm assuming that certain schools ban this. So like, can you imagine like if they actually allowed it for like maybe like a Friday afternoon for like a half hour, let the kids like have some fun? That would make school so much more fun, so much more interesting, and it would be like a gateway to
I think a lot of schools do have it in their school library, and they allow the kids to check them out and everything. Like, I think it is commonly in schools.
It's just
sad if there's some schools that don't allow it. I don't know. I mean, as a parent, I read aloud some of those books to my kid as well, and like you're saying, some pretty ridiculous things, but when you see the smile on their face, come on, move past it. What else you got?
Wow. All right, I have one of my favorites here, The Color Purple by Alice Walker. This was written in 1982, and this is an epistolary novel. It's all about this young girl in the South, and she is writing letters. At first, it's to God, and then it turns into her sister, because her sister was brutally ripped away from her by her father / lover / abuser. It's a very painful story to read as well as watch. I love all the movies. I love the plays. Everything that they have done with this story has been phenomenal in my opinion. But it's definitely a hard story to read, but it's reality as well. Like, these are the things that are happening in some people's universes. So to erase it is silly to me. So it's being banned for LGBTQIA plus content. That makes no sense to me. Violence. Again, I don't get it. Are you ready for this next one? This is being banned for African history. What?
That's weird.
What is happening? Racial slurs, rape, incest, drug abuse, explicit language, and sexual content. Again, we need some like age...
a rating system.
Yeah, that's all.
There is some sort of rating thing that exists already, actually, but I don't remember what it's called. But I was concerned when I was reading stuff out of the YA section, and my child was approaching the age of YA. So I was concerned about some of the YA content when my child was approaching that age, and I was reading the YA, and I was like, wow, this shouldn't be in the YA section. And I spoke to the librarian about it, and she's like, oh no, that's YA. And she said, if you're concerned, here's a rating system. And I feel like she showed it to me in like, I don't know, like our card catalog that was online, you know, that there were some parent feedback kind of things. And it would list what the content was that some parents would be concerned about. And then at that point in time, I vowed that I was going to like check all my kids' books to know like, oh my God, what if there's like a rape in there? And like, she doesn't even know what that is yet, you know? And I need to be able to talk with her about it. But since then, like, I haven't checked all the ratings on my child's book, because like she reads, and if she has questions, we talk about it, and it's fine. But as I was approaching that as a mom, it was good to know that there was something that I could review. I don't know if it's done on all books, if they're all in that system or not, but it exists for some, which is great.
Well, I see a lot more trigger warnings in books now. Frida McFadden,
Yes.
in the front of every single book, it's the same letter, but it's like kind of like a trigger warning, and she's sending us to a website that lists like in depth, because they do contain spoilers. So like she does that for every one of her books. Interesting.
That is interesting. I don't feel like I personally need them, but
oh no.
Yeah. All right, a Clockwork Orange. We got an orange in this photo here, painting. Nice bloody knife. Okay, so Clockwork Orange.
One, right?
It's very strange. I watched the movie ages ago, and it was very bizarre. And I was like, I should read the book, and it's very bizarre. It's very brutal with the violence. There's stuff that's kind of like feels over the top and unnecessary, you know?
Yeah.
So I can understand if somebody's reading this and they're like, why is this in this book? And, you know, my kid's going to read this or something.
Yeah.
But I think like some people just want to read some really bizarre stuff. And why should we not have it available to them to read? I don't think A Clockwork Orange is for everyone, but I don't think because it's not for everyone that it needs to be banned, you know? So it says most frequent reasons for banning the book is sexual content, crude language, and violence. And it's funny that those descriptors like are copied onto other books, but like this particular book, I mean, it's pretty severe in some situations. So I feel like that needs to be amplified a little bit more on reasons here. But again, like, you know, we are all different readers and have different things that we want to escape to when we're reading and that intrigue us. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's a bizarre one.
Yes. Okay, next up for me, we have The Lord of the Flies by William Golding, 1954. This one is about the plane crash, which lands a bunch of British boys stranded on an uninhabited island. And then what you would think happens.
Yeah, it goes to shit.
It all goes to shit. So, you know, one becomes a leader, the other one becomes a this to that, and there's violence, and they kill each other. It's like crazy. Okay? But it's one of those books that, you know, is presented early on in school, I believe. Funny story. This came up with one of my friends.
Yeah.
And she was horrified. She started crying. She was so upset that they killed Piggy, the little boy with the glasses. And I'm like, oh,
it's
okay.
sad.
Calm. I think, I know what it was. We were going to go pick a Broadway play, and I said The Outsiders, and she thought it was this. She mistook it for this, and she was like, no, I am not seeing that. I'm like, why? It was great. You know, and then she went to this whole big thing. So, like, she had a very
Did she see
strong
The Outsiders? Because,
reaction.
I mean, somebody dies in that, and that's sad, too.
Yeah, no, she could deal with that. It was this
Really?
for some reason.
That's weird. Maybe the age she was when she read it.
Yeah, traumatized her. So that doesn't really help our argument here.
I know.
Oh, Lord. So this is being banned for violence and witchcraft. So all the fantasy books that we read can't
Witchcraft. Yeah, I mean, I got one right here with witchcraft coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's some groups that really don't support witchcraft.
So don't read it. How about that? Pass it along.
Yeah,
Say no thank you.
for sure. Just turn away.
So annoying.
All right, so I've got another Lord of the Rings here.
Woo.
I really am enjoying this artwork. I also want to show you the back of the cards all have flaming books at the bottom with the descriptions and whatnot. So this is cute. So Lord of the Rings, I mean, there's so many of us that are fans, and this was banned for violence and witchcraft. I weep for people because we shouldn't be banned from Lord of the Rings. Like, there's just no reason. It's
fantasy,
so
people.
excellent, and the movies outstanding. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Like,
I mean,
you know
it
what
was
fantasy
written.
means?
It was written in 1954, so I do wonder how much was it banned longer ago compared to like now.
Right.
But we do still have people banning books now. You know.
Yeah.
So in my town, there were 3 books banned from like our middle school reading or something like that, and I think they used those words, banned, and it only made me write them down and say, okay, I'm gonna read them.
Yeah.
You know, like, why do we have to react so
Do you remember what they were?
harshly? One was 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, that's a good
I don't
one.
remember the other 2 right now. I could look them up and tell you, but
Yeah.
it just
Yep.
let's just have more conversations and be open to discussions, you know?
Yeah. Okay, my last one is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, 1985. A lot of press recently with the show, and everybody's just devouring this. So this is like a dystopian novel about America who has just completely taken all rights away from women and just went backwards.
Wow.
Like hanging people in the town square, and
I didn't realize that's what it's about.
scary stuff. This one is being banned for sexuality, profanity, suicide, violence, and anti-Christian themes. I didn't like this book, to be honest.
So let's ban it.
Let's ban it. I'm done with it. I'm a fan of the show.
Oh, okay. I thought you liked the book. I was confused. You liked the show.
Well, I did it in reverse order.
Yeah, okay.
If I had done it the other way, I'd probably been like, wow, they didn't ruin the book. They made it even better.
Right. All right, so we've kind of spoken against banning books, and I know we're speaking to readers out there, but I'm curious, is there anybody watching this that's like, there's books that should be banned? Maybe,
Yeah,
you know,
let us know.
I know we all have very strong opinions. I just caution us that when we have strong opinions, that we kind of try to couch them a little bit and make room for other people's opinions too. So when you're taking on a too strong of an opinion on something, that might be a sign that we should just step it back a little bit.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think, guys.
If you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel, Book Buds!
Let's chat about it.
Oh, I did read that wrong. I just was very upset.
I know.
Anti-Christian. Oh, anti-Christian. Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Do you want to redo
All right.
that?
Well, I'm still pissed. Violence and anti-Christian themes. And I have no thoughts. I have nothing I want to share. Oh, God. Take
you're
7.
great.
Whole deck. So me and Mary went through, see which ones we read, and there's a plane.
That's not a plane. That's a drone. Do you see how fake that looks?
It looks very crude language. All of the, not on.
We're on a flight path. Look at that one way up there.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
They're watching us.
Subscribe.